All right, guys, look here. It is Courtney with CCOP Research. Hey, I wanted to jump on here real quickly just to make an announcement. Now, I can't give all the details, and I'll probably have to watch how I, in fact, title this. I've put a bird out there several times to different YouTube channels, and this is in regards to American nationals, or some of us are taking on title of U.S. national. That's kind of controversial as to which one is correct: American national or state, or national or U.S. national or what have you. But we're going to straighten all that out. Uh, I've also sounded the alarm to a few of you, because we all seem a bit knowledgeable, but fragmented knowledge is no good for anybody. And unless we come together, we're going to continue to be picked off one by one, because, we could be on the same thing, but if we're divided, then we're easily, um, taken advantage of. And so I contend that we need to start unifying and coming together. Now, I had put out there to a few of you about the consulate, okay, because who are the officials, the police officers, the sheriffs, the state troopers? Who are they going to call? Here you're claiming American national or a state national or what have you, and you're saying basically that you are foreign. And so according to the law or statutes, codes, or ordinances, these police officers or what have you are supposed to contact the consulate to check your status, or in a case of a crime, to be able to turn you over. Now, who are they going to do that to? Pretty soon, these people are going to start getting wind of, kind of what's going on here. They're going to start figuring this stuff out. So we need to put together a consulate. If you are willing to go as far as to call yourself an American national or a state citizen or a U.S. national or what have you, we're going to get that all straightened out. Then we need to collaboratively come together and to create our own consulate. Remember, the seats of government are vacant as far as the de jure American Republic. Okay, that's vacant. Okay, so some of you were asking, well, how do we form a consulate, and who do we contact? The State Department or what? No, you cannot do that. Okay, that's all done. That's gone. Okay, it's vacant. It's no longer there. What you have now is the USC 28 3215A, the federal corporation. Okay, they've taken over that particular seat or power. Okay, they created their own, and that is Washington, D.C., right? That's okay. It's for them to do. All right, we're not sheeple. Okay, so we shouldn't be taking it personal. We should just be on our grind. Okay, this is the game of Monopoly. All right, everybody sits down with their tokens and their distribution of money or funds or fiat, and we get to play in the game. Okay, so we just got to learn how to play the game. Now, what I'm putting out there is I'm willing to do a Zoom. Okay, and we're going to put together this consulate. I've already begun the steps. Okay, and I'm diligently going through the laws, combing through domicilium originis. You should look that up. Okay, I'm going through case laws even now. All right, and because I want to make sure that we're doing everything lawfully. Okay, and it's somewhat legally. All right, and there is a way to do it. It's not that they have a problem with us doing this correctly. Okay, because everything should be done treaty wise, right? We should be at peace. Okay, and so there's no problem with that. Well, no one should be looking to usurp the government. It's not your thing. It's not your business. Stay out of that. What does the scripture say? Render unto Caesar's that which is Caesar's. Okay, your arms are too short to box with an institution that's been around for hundreds of years. You're nearly 30, 40, maybe 50 years old, right? You ain't been around that long. So don't quit trying to fight with these people. Just do your due diligence, do what you're supposed to do. The only reason why that we are finding it hard to find answers that we need is because We're so fragmented. Everybody has different opinions. And some of us are getting really frustrated out here, and we're just running off at the mouth. And then it causes arguments and things like that instead of a collective, instead of us coming together and working together. All right, some of us have been profiting and making money out here. That's kudos, good for you. That's what the part of the American dream or what have you. If you have the mind, the talent, the ability, then you should profit. There's nothing wrong with that, but you should not be gouging your people. Okay, what makes you any different from the politicians or what have you? Corrupt ones that are profiting off of your misfortune. What makes you any different if you're charging fees for services, astronomical fees? Okay, you shouldn't be trying to get rich off of one of your clients. Anyways, I digress. We're gonna put a stop to that. So there is a letter that is being generated. Okay, and very detailed, very law orientated, both common law and some statutory laws and what have you. All right, and so we're looking to get that started. Okay, we're well ahead of the game. Okay, we're well ahead of the game, and I wanted to make sure that we had a great idea going forward, and we're not just out here ranting. We're not just out here putting out false information and disinformation. Okay, we want to be fact-based. We want to be law-based, and we don't want war. War is not what we want. Okay, you have a right to your nationality. You have a right to change your nationality. Plain and simple. This is not an act of war. This is not treasonous, sedition. This is none of that. This is just people desiring to be people, be free. But that means you have to stop taking the benefits. Don't think you're going to take benefits from Caesar, from the state, from the government, and at the same time declare some kind of nationality or independence. It does not work that way. That's how you get hurt. That's how you get locked up. All right. We're not playing that game. We're going to render unto Caesar's that which is Caesar's, and we're going to leave his things alone. Right. And we're going to stand on our own. Okay. So that's what is going on here. So look for the Zoom. I'm going to put information down in the description. This ain't going to happen more than this time. If you miss this notice, you're going to miss it. You may hear about it from somebody else, but it's going to be very difficult to get in because I'm going to make sure that we keep the riffraff out. All the disinformation is not welcomed here. It's not going to happen. I guarantee you. All right. These are for the ones that are serious, that are seriously studied. They understand the concepts of politics and government. All right. And they're not just out here ranting and raving and yelling and screaming and boo-hooing and having temper tantrums. All right. No, that's not going to work here. So look down in the description. After a while, it will be locked and you will not be able to get in. You better get in now. Please like, subscribe, and share this information because if you care about certain individuals or people or your family, let them know about this because this is not a movement. Don't get it twisted. This is not a movement. This is not an incite. This is based on law and study. All right. So get in the know, get busy. All right. And if you ain't on something, if you haven't been researching and studying, you haven't been buying books and getting on this, but you're calling yourself an American national or a state citizen, you're not in the right place. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, all right. So look down in the description for information.